Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Pat Mountain Dog. I'm Pat Mountain Dog. Why do I do that? Drinking coffee, having a good time. I love doing this. I'm such a performer, and I've missed it because I haven't been able to do television for a long time. And it's my calling in a way. So I hope you're enjoying it because I'm enjoying doing it. And I hope that some of the things I talk about, all the things I talk about, become meaningful to you in some way. Uh, you know, I noticed in the last one, I was going like this with my nose, so I got a Kleenex because I was totally unaware of it. So don't give me a bad time about that, babe. Or you can if you want to. Anyway, let's start over. Good morning, darling. I hope you're having a really good day and that you're not working too hard getting ready for Thanksgiving. Get everybody to help you. Drag them in. Hey, they can cook and clean and do all that. You don't have to do it all yourself. Um, and I'm sitting here saying that when I'm not going to be doing anything. But I want to talk to you about, some of you have noticed the signatures I have on my table. And yes, I have my guests sign my table at a round table. And it's very funny because the first time I did it, people didn't want to sign it. It was like, you're going to have us sign your beautiful table? Oh my God. So I took a pen, a felt tip pen, and I wrote on it. And that allowed them to feel comfortable doing it. And it's so great having these signatures on the table. There's one right here that I love that you can't, maybe you can almost see it. Well, I love all of them actually. This is from Sammy Wasson. And Sammy is a writer. I have his books here. He has written so many great books. And he's funny and he's fun. And he's just an adorable man. Oh, if I were only 50 years younger. This is a book of his, Fifth Avenue. It's Fifth Avenue, 5 a.m. Sam Wasson, he goes by Sam now. And of course it's about breakfast at Tiffany's. And he wrote a beautiful inscription for me. This was his first one. And then he wrote Paul on Mazursky. And those of you who follow these people will really love Sammy's books. And I do. I love them. They're so informative. He does incredible research. This is his most recent book. Oh, I use it for a doorstop. It's so big and so heavy. It's about Fosse and his work. And of course, we know that he did incredible work in musical comedies. And so anyway, I want to show you a picture of Sammy. You'll see what I mean and why I wish I were 50 years younger. Just look at that guy. Is he adorable? I love Sammy. He just, he's a great conversationalist. He's been to quite a few of my roundtables. And, he's just one of those people that you connect with and you become friends and you feel so good about knowing each other. The other thing that I want to talk about, I was going to talk about this, but I'll talk about something else now. Because I think that if you are lonely and if you're like saying, oh, well, no one invites me, like I said, just stop it. Stop it. I'm gonna have a theme of stop it. You reach out to other people. Don't expect them to reach for you. You reach. In San Francisco, I was very lonely at one point in my life. And that's why I started the Roundtable Lunches. I invited people I didn't know. I had a prostitute, Margot St. James, a former prostitute, who founded Cast Off Your Old Tired Ethics. And Dianne Feinstein was there with Margot St. James. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're going to say, well, that's okay for you. You know these people. No, I didn't know them. I knew a few, yes. But I got to know them. And don't be afraid. We're all the same in this world. We're all the same. And we all need each other so badly. We're all lonely on some level. And we need to embrace each other and support each other. And by reaching out to people who are different than you, who live a different kind of life than you do, you learn so much. I certainly did. And I think that when I started my work around the world and met with world leaders and did all that I'll talk about at another time, the roundtables really gave me the courage and the information to talk to world leaders. They're people too. We're all the same. And someone wrote on my Facebook page at one time when I was talking about something, they said, we're all swimming in the same direction. And we are, and we need to remember that. And when we start judging people who live life differently than we do, I really think we need to stop doing that. Who are we to tell other people how to live? Except for me. Yeah, do this, do that. But you know, my heart's in the right place. I'm not judging you. I'm just trying to give you information that perhaps you want. And if you don't, hey, you don't have to listen. But I hope you will, and I hope you're right. Thank you so much, darling. You have a wonderful day.